Hi guys, it's Dr. Pete here. I'm a workplace psychologist and today we're focusing in on team health and using our team pulse system. This quick video is going to help us work out how to have team conversations when we're focusing in on priority area 3, which is about peer support. Just to go back a step, we know our team pulse system, we get this weekly check-in email and we fill that out. It only takes 5 to 10 seconds. Then we get all of our team's results into a monthly scorecard, and when we get that scorecard, we sit down together and we have a debrief conversation to plan the next steps. When we think about that debrief conversation, we know the first step is where we review our scorecard. The second is where we discuss some possible next steps, some actions. And the final step, of course, is we commit to do something different for the month ahead. Let's jump in now and have a look at how we might do that when we're focusing in on KPI3, priority 3, peer support. The first step in the process, of course, is to have a look at our monthly scorecard. And in this case, as we can see on the screen now, the lowest one is priority area number 3, peer support. Jumping over to step 2 now, that's when we have a discussion. And remember, we've got those conversation cards on the website for each of those 4 priority areas. The one you can see on the screen now, of course, is for priority area 3. And we break into elbow partners and we have a bit of a quick discussion about those 3 ideas, plus any other ideas of positive actions the team could take to boost peer support. Let's go through them now. Idea number 1. As you can see on the screen, it's about reviewing our team profile using the card colors model. You'll see a link on the screen now to Oz Identities. They make this fantastic little card game. It's quite inexpensive and it only takes 15 to 20 minutes for everyone to refresh where they're up to and then update their team profile as a high performance team. Let's take a look at idea number 2 now. It's up on the screen for you. This is about reviewing above and below the line and practicing calling each other on behavior. Okay, we have an above and below the line chart. All high performance teams list the positive behavior they aspire to and the negative behavior they want to discourage or avoid. We get this up on the screen and we refresh it, we update it, we have a chat about it, and then if we're serious about team performance, of course, we role play or do a skills drill practicing calling people on that below the line or negative behavior. The third activity, which is absolutely one of my favorites to boost peer support, is the post-it note or sticky note exercise. You can see it on the screen now. It's a simple activity where typically at the end of a meeting or a huddle, everybody gets a post-it note and they write down one thing they admire, A, and then if they're a high trust team, they also write down one concern they have on the same post-it note for each person. Then they hand out those post-it notes so everybody collects up something that people admire about them and some concerns people have, and they take those post-it notes away and reflect on them and have between meeting conversations. The key to using the post-it note technique is to recognize the trust levels of the team. You can see on the screen now, if you're a lower trust team or still getting to know each other, just do part A, which is about things you admire. And if you're a higher trust team or want to push your peer support and deepen that, you do A and C. You nominate for, say, Pete, me. You'd have one thing you admire about where I'm at and one concern you might have for me, and you'd write them on a sticky note and hand them around. So just remember that. If you're a virtual team as well, very straightforward. Send each other a text, SMS, or a quick email, and you do that as a tie-off, as we said, at the end of your meeting or huddle. Now, regardless of whether you pick 1, 2, 3, or even activity 4, your ideas, if they build peer support, no doubt they're worth doing, the last bit of our team brief conversation is about committing, and we need to write down the action as a team we commit to, share those ideas and then agree on at least one, write it on our scorecard and take action over the following month until we check in again. So there's some quick ideas about how to have a team debrief conversation focusing in on priority area 3, peer support. Remember, we want to boost team health because the healthier the team, the higher the performance. So until next time, bye for now.